Hi everyone, it's Holly. I am going to be bringing you a heart opening yoga flow in this video. So we're going to be looking at tapping into Anahata chakra. This is obviously the heart chakra, and this is the energy center to connecting with our emotions. So love, compassion, well, any emotions really. So we're going to be looking at, like I said, lots of heart openers. So this is focusing on opening the chest, the shoulders, the lungs, the front of the body, and this is going to make us feel, just going to bring vitality to the body and make us feel connected. So you may need a strap for this. So if you don't have a yoga strap, you can use maybe there's one right here actually, you know, a dressing gown tie thing. You can use anything like that. So when you're ready, I'm going to start lying down on the mat, and we're going to use either a bolster or just a pillow. Place it down on your mat, and when you're ready, lying down so that the pillow is just supporting the upper body. Just let the arms rest a few inches away from the body and just start to feel the chest open. Close down the eyes and starting to connect with the breath here. Try to draw that breath deep from the belly. And then as you exhale, just allow everything to sink down. So the breath starts deep from the belly, it rises all the way up into the chest. Feel that expansion. And on the exhale, feel the release. So the element relating to Anahata chakra is air. So feeling the expansive nature of air, and the expansive nature of the heart and the emotions we feel. So just take a moment to notice how you feel right now. What emotions are coming up without judgment. Just knowing that they are temporary and they're just here to visit. No emotion is permanent. They may come and go. So just recognizing this. And just allow yourself to really be and really feel whatever you're feeling. Try not to push it away, just accept. When you're ready, take a deep breath in through the nose. Part the lips and sigh it out. And again, breathing in through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Nice, gently starting to bring movement into the body. And remove your pillow. Find your way all the way up to a kneeling position on your mat. And on your inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Imitate opposite elbows with the hands. Exhale here. On your inhale, find some lift and length. On your exhale, take a side stretch over to the right, and we want to focus on keeping the chest area nice and open throughout this flow. So send the left shoulder back, the right shoulder forward, gaze up, maybe. Inhale, come through center, and exhale, take it over to the left. Feeling nice and open in the heart space. Inhale, come back through center, and exhale, place the hands down to the mat. You're going to come into your tabletop position, and we're going to come all the way down to the belly. So when you're ready, bend the elbows, find yourself down on the mat. Tenting up onto the fingertips, just to the outside of the edges of your mat, and elbows up to the sky, shoulder blades squeeze in together. On your inhale, press through the fingertips, start to peel the heart up, gaze up and feel that stretch in the front of the body. Exhale, rippling back down. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. 1 more, inhale. And exhale. Now finding Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. So the hands come under the shoulders and you're squeezing those upper arms and elbows in towards the ribs. On your inhale, press down into the hands and the tops of the feet. As you rise up, keep that bend in the elbows, relax the shoulder blades down the back. Exhale, come down. Inhale to rise up. Exhale. 1 more, inhale. Exhale. Finding shavasana now, so interlace the hands behind the back. On your inhale, send the hands down towards the feet and peel the chest up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, ripple back down. This time, inhale, come up, and maybe the option to lift the feet as well to our full shavasana. One more deep breath. And then release all the way down. Place the hands under the shoulders once more, and then push up to your tabletop position. So stack the shoulders and elbows above the wrists and the knees above the hips above the knees. And we'll just take cat-cow. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Inhale, drop the belly and shine the heart forward. Gaze up. Exhale, push the mat away around the spine. Bring the chin to the chest. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round into the shoulders and the spine. Inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, we're coming back through center, and we're going to lift the right leg, extend the leg out behind you, and extend the left arm in front of you. Draw navel to spine and push that back heel away. So we're going to take a bind here, so you might need to grab your strap, or we'll start to bend the knee and see if we can take that bind. If you don't have a strap, just staying here is absolutely fine. We don't want to force that bind. If you can get that foot, grab the foot and start to push the foot into the hand into the foot, and open that left shoulder, open the chest. Remembering to breathe nice and deep. And when you're ready, just releasing down back into your tabletop position. Same again, inhale, drop the belly, shine the heart forward into your cow. Exhale, round the spine into your cat. One more, inhale. Exhale. This time on your inhale, come back through center, extend the left leg out long and the right arm in front of you. So again, if you want to use your strap, it can be a bit fiddly to wrap around the foot. So we're wrapping it around the left foot, using the right hand, and on an inhale, either finding the bind or use your strap. Maybe you can flip the grip. One more breath wherever you are. And gently releasing back down. Nice. Start to walk the hands forward, so we're keeping the hips stacked on top of the knees, and walk the hands to the top of the mat. Sink the heart down, Anahatasana, melting heart pose. And we're bringing the forehead down to the mat or down to a block. Opening into the armpits. Maybe you can bring the chin down to the mat. One more breath. And slowly coming back to your tabletop position. We're going to find Ardha Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. So tuck the toes, spread the fingers nice and wide, hover the knees, and then send the hips up and back into space. Gaze back to the feet or to the legs and find some movement just to ease your way into the pose. Breathe in deep. And downward facing dog itself is a bit of a heart opener, because we're really again opening the shoulders and the armpits here, the front of the chest. And we're going to flow now from our Ardha Mukha Svanasana to our Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, our upward facing dog. So on your inhale, lift the heels and start to shift the shoulders over the wrist. We'll continue by dropping the belly, opening the chest, keep the arms nice and straight. You can keep the toes tucked. So our full Urdhva Mukha Svanasana would be to untuck the toes, so the tops of the feet are down, but we'll keep the toes tucked so we can flow between the two postures. Inhale. Exhale, use the core to pike the hips up and back to our downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels, coming to upward facing dog, the full inhale. Exhale, take it back. One more, inhale, rippling forward, lowering the hips, keeping the knees lifted, and exhale back. Nice. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees and step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, find a half lift, a nice long spine. And exhale, forward fold Uttanasana. Inhale, rise all the way up. Sweep the arms up, gaze up, maybe a little back bend. And exhale, hands to heart center. Okay, so we're going to take a couple of rounds of Surya Namaskara A, Sun Salutation A. So a little bit of an add-on at the start. Inhale, sweep the arms up. As you exhale, cactus the arms out, push the hips forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold, hinging at the hips. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands down, step back to plank. Inhale here. Exhale, lower the knees, the chest and the chin down. Inhale, drop the belly, Bhujangasana, peel the heart forward. Exhale, tuck the toes, take it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, straight to your half lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the chest. Inhale, sweep the arms up again. And exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank. Inhale, shift the weight forward. And exhale, lower down through knees, chin, chest or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees and step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Nice, so it should be a little bit warm now. So we'll carry on with some standing postures. Interlace the hands behind the back and ground down through the left foot. On your inhale, draw the knee in towards the chest. Nice big inhale. And on your exhale, start to find yourself into Warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3. So hinging at the left hip, send the right leg back, push the back heel away, send the chest forward and the crown of the head forward. Stay nice and active through the legs. One more breath in. On your breath out, with control, step that back foot down, come to the ball of the foot. From here, ground the back heel. Hips are still square to the front of the mat. Bend into the front knee. Inhale, send the hands down towards the mat. Open the chest. And as you exhale, we're hinging forward to humble warrior. So bring that left shoulder to the inside of the right thigh and send those hands up and overhead, gazing to the back foot and grounding down through that outer edge of that back foot. Really engage the thighs here, lifting the kneecap of that right leg. One more breath. On your inhale, release the bind with the hands and sweep the arms all the way up to Warrior 1. And on your exhale, open out the hips to the right side, Warrior 2. You may need to rearrange the back foot. Relax the shoulders, stay nice and active in the arms. Bring your gaze, your drishti to the left fingers. We're going to come to Gomukhasana with the arms. So this is where you might need your strap. I definitely need the strap on this side. So I'm going to bring the strap into my left hand and bend the elbow up to the sky so the strap is behind. Then we find the bind with the right hand, so take hold of your strap or find your bind with the hands. And on the inhale, we're going to reverse this warrior and send that left elbow to the back of the room. Open the chest. One more breath. And then come back up through center, release the bind, release your strap. Back to your Warrior 2. Coming to Utthita Pajvakonasana, whichever version that you would usually take. So you can bring the left forearm to the thigh and sweep the right arm up and overhead, keeping the chest nice and open. So you don't want to be like this and bringing that right shoulder down. You want to send the right shoulder up and back. Maybe you can bring this right hand behind the back, maybe to the left thigh. Gaze up And then if you want to come deeper, bringing that left hand down to a block or down to the mat on the inside of your left foot, gaze up. One more breath. Nice, coming out of the pose back into our Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Inhale. And exhale, windmill the hands to frame the foot. Step back to a plank and take a Vinyasa. So inhale here. Exhale, lower down. Inhale your back bend, Cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Nice. From here we're going to sweep the right leg up and back and open out the hip. So send the right hip on top of the left and really open out. Maybe gazing under the right armpit and bending that top knee, that right knee, using the hamstring strength to squeeze the heel in towards the glute. Now we're going to come to our wild thing, but before we do, we don't come to it from here. You want to shift the weight forward first, so bring the shoulders over the elbows and wrists, and then come to the outer edge of your left foot. Step the right foot behind the left leg, either staying here, or we can come into a deeper back bend by sending the hips up, push the hips up, and then sweep the right arm up and overhead and down towards the mat. If you want to take Urdhva Dhanurasana here, you can, your wheel pose, if you can safely transition into it. Otherwise, just taking 2 more deep breaths. And then slowly coming back the way we came in, nice and slowly. Stepping it back to downward facing dog. Sink the knees down, nice and wide. Bring the big toes together and sink the hips down towards the heels. Reach the hands forward and bring the forehead down to the mat. Again, feeling the breath, reconnecting with the breath. With each inhale, feel the expansion. With each exhale, feel the release. When you're ready, we're going to meet back in our downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, send the hips up and back. This time, sweeping the left leg up and back. When you're ready. And opening the hips, so stack the left on top of the right. Maybe gazing under the left armpit and squeeze that right heel in towards the glute. Finding wild thing, so lifting the heel, shift the weight forward, and then come to the outer edge of the right foot. Step that left foot over, lift the hips, and send the left hand up and overhead. When you're ready, gently coming out, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees and step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to the heart. Okay, so we'll do the same again on the other side. When you're ready, stepping to the top of the mat. This time grounding down through the right foot, interlace the hands behind the body. On your inhale, Bring that knee in towards the chest. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, hinging forward. Send the left leg back. The chest and the crown of the head forward. And engage the legs here. Push the back heel away. The toes are pointing down to the mat. One more inhale. And on your exhale, with control, step the foot back. Keep that bind. Ground the back heel 45 degrees. Inhale, open the chest, send the hands down. And exhale, hinge forward to humble warrior. The shoulder to the inside of the thigh and send the hands up and over the head. Press down through the outer edge of the left foot. And lift that kneecap. On your next inhale, release the hands and sweep the arms all the way up, warrior one. And on your exhale, open out, warrior two. So rearrange that back foot, bend into the knee. And here we're taking that bind with the arms. So sweeping the right arm up, bend the elbow. And then taking that bind, that cow face pose with the arms, or remembering you've got your strap to use if you need to. So on your next inhale, we're going to reverse, so send the right elbow up and back, bend deeper into the front knee. One more breath. Exhale, come back through center, release the arms, warrior two. Coming to our side angle pose, so right forearm to the thigh and sweep the left arm up. Pivot the little finger down towards the mat. Maybe gaze up, drawing that left shoulder back. And then option to wrap the left hand behind the back, maybe coming onto the right thigh. And maybe bringing the right hand down to the mat. One more breath. Nice, then release, coming all the way back up on an inhale, warrior two. And exhale, windmill the hands. Step back to plank. Inhale here. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. From here, lower the knees down. And we're going to prepare for Ustrasana, camel pose. So hips are above the knees here. Knees are about hip distance apart. And you can keep the toes tucked to start with. Bring the hands to the lower back. We're going to inhale, open the chest and start to send the hips forward. Squeeze the thighs together. Find a little back bend. Come all the way back up. We're engaging the core as well here to really protect that lower back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to come back up. And exhale. One more like this. Inhale. Exhale. Leaning back. Inhale. And exhale. We'll come to half camel pose. So, bringing the left hand down to the heel. So same again, engaging the core, squeezing the thighs. Bring the left hand down to the left heel and sweep the right arm up. On an inhale, exhale, coming back through center. Inhale, right hand to the right heel, sweep the left arm up. Exhale, take it back. One more on each side, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Place the hips down onto the heels. And just finding hero pose or just kneeling down, just to counterbalance the back bend, just neutralising the spine. And then when you're ready, coming back up, if you'd like to try full camel pose, then you can come with me now, or just going back to the first options. So full camel pose, the toes, you can keep them tucked or untuck the toes. Inhale, open the chest, hands are in the lower back, engage the core, squeeze the thighs and the glutes, start to lean back, and then maybe finding the heels with the hands. And then releasing the head down, opening into the front of the neck. One more breath. And we want to come out of this safely, so bringing the hands to the lower back, engage the core, and the head and neck always comes last. Sink the hips down towards the heels, just to neutralise. And then when you're ready, coming to the sit bones, we're going to lie down on the back. Bring the feet mat width apart and the knees in together. Just cactus the arms out to the side. And then windscreen wipe the knees from the right to the left. And then we're going to hug the knees in. Wrap the hands and the arms around the shins. Hug the knees in, maybe rock side to side. And then release. Taking whatever you would like to take now. Maybe you want to take legs up the wall, or a shoulder stand if it's in your practice. Or maybe you want to take Paschimottanasana, a forward fold. If you feel like after all those back bends, you need to take a little bit of a fold forward and a stretch into the back body. But if you do, make it nice and passive, so bend the knees and maybe just wrap the arms around the legs and release the head and neck. Or you can start to just settle into shavasana. Allow everything to just release. Let go of any effort now and any control. And bring your awareness to the heart space. Notice how it feels. Imagine with each breath that you're breathing more space into this area. Staying here for a good 5-10 minutes, so maybe putting the video on pause so you can enjoy a nice long shavasana. But if not, just starting to wriggle into the fingers and toes, bringing awareness back into the body, into the wrists and ankles. Maybe just taking a full body stretch, or just anything that your body is crying out for right now. But when you're ready, keep the eyes closed down and find your way up to a comfortable seated position on your mat. Bring the hands to prayer, Anjali Mudra in the centre of the chest. Press the thumbs into the heart space. Notice any emotions you're feeling right now. After your practice, notice physically what you're feeling. And then bring the thumbs to the third eye centre, the space between the eyebrows, and slightly bow the head as a sign of gratitude. Namaste.